All right, hello. Welcome to Wednesday show. It's weird being here by myself. Hopefully somebody will join us. You are welcome to join us, by the way. I will drop the link. And hang on one second. I have to try and be professional here and not have an echo. Okay, so if anybody wants to join me, I pinned that message at the top. There we go. All right, so last week I took the week off. My cat's gonna jump. Yep, there he is. Gonna say hey? Hey, he just jumped up here. We can't have you. There's too much stuff on my desk right now. Okay, so last week I had to take the week off because I was running a camp weekend for Girl Scouts, and I do that once a year, and it's a decent amount of work. I've done it a few times now, so it's not as much work as it used to feel like. But it does take some time, and it was crunch time last week, and we had our camp out over the weekend. It went really well. I was super happy with it. We did get some rain, which, it's camp. It's outside. We carry on in the rain. So, and yeah, that's why we were gone last week. So, this week we need to get some work done. So, let me know what you're working on. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, when are you going to join us on the camera, live, in person? You're always welcome, of course. But I need to get work done. I completely neglected my eBay store when I was doing Whatnot for 6 weeks straight or so. And I haven't been back to Whatnot because I kind of overwhelmed myself with that. And so now I'm I don't know that I can do eBay and Whatnot. So I think I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. I definitely still have some inventory that I purchased specifically for Whatnot that will do better over there next week. That's what you always say. So Miss Gail should be here in a little bit. She's just running a bit late. So, but I don't know if I can do Whatnot and eBay together. I'll figure it out. But for now, I need to go back to finding things to put on eBay. Hey, Noel, welcome in. Good to see you. So I have, I'd been filming from my desk behind me, which is actually like my station for packing stuff. And today I brought you guys back into the light box where we used to be. And, oh no. Okay, so you didn't do the Whatnot sale and you have shut off notifications. Yeah. So once you onboard at Whatnot, if you don't do a live show within so many weeks, they do kind of undo your onboarding and you have to apply again. So if you think that's something you want to do, even if you just do a short show and just go on and introduce yourself, at least do something, do a live of some sorts, even if it's just giveaways, because giveaways will show up in your number of sales, and then you can just ship out a few things and then that'll save your account. Because I've done a handful of shows and then I stopped and they haven't threatened to take me down off of there. But yeah, they do want to see you do that first show within a couple weeks of your onboarding. So let me just go in there and play around with it and figure it out real quick, and that way it'll save your account and your application. Sorry, I just heard beeping in the other room, but it's Elizabeth setting the timer. I forgot she was cooking in there. So anyhow, you guys are in the light box today because I need to photograph all the things here that you can't see that's stretch as far as my arm length over there. But I have to clear out room before I can photograph anything. Not true. Okay. You can still sell. They send me emails all the time and I still have the option to sell. Just don't have the time. Yeah. I do know some accounts that have lost their ability to sell. Like, I think Gail's was one of them. So I know if you don't do it after so long, they will, they'll take that off of there. I don't know how long it is. I don't know how many threatening emails they'll send you. But I do know that some accounts, people that have onboarded and didn't do their shows. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to photograph the stuff that's already in the light box, even though it's not the stuff that I really want to. But the stuff I really want to photograph is all of the Stampin' Up! Stamps that I bought, because I knew some of them were good, but I didn't realize how many good ones I have. And when I say good ones, we're talking like $50 to $60 for a CD case, or like a DVD case size set of stamps. So they're going to be easy to ship out. They're going to be easy for me to photograph. And they have pretty good sell-through rates. Several months ago. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. 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 I know, we do get overwhelmed. I've done that to myself too. But I know yours is, you know, the house and the move and everything, readjusting. I mean, it's just like a live on YouTube. Like if you were going to go live on YouTube, but you do it on Whatnot instead. So you turn it on and you talk to people, and, you know, you have to pick a category when you go live, but if you just have a couple of giveaways, at least that'll show your account is being used. Again, I don't know how long they give you before they take away the seller application. So somebody just sent me, I'm afraid it's Gail, so I'm going to check it. The link isn't working for me, she says. Okay. Hold on, Miss Gail. Let me see what I did wrong here. Oh, there she is. It is working. Hello.
Hi. The Instagram link didn't work, so I just got it from the pin link on the chat.
Oh, okay. That's so funny. It's like the same link because I copied and pasted it in both spots. But
hey, Lisa. Hey, Noelle. I haven't seen Noelle in forever.
Yeah. Well, I see her on Instagram, and her videos pop up every once in a while, but not in chat. I haven't seen her in chat. I know most people I follow over on Instagram, and I see them more there. Why is the screen so dark? Does it look dark to you guys, or is it just the look that I see?
I mean, it's a little dark, but it's not like you're in a dungeon dark.
Okay. I think it's just because you have such good lighting. Mine's dark compared to yours.
I've gotten lucky with a big old window in front of me.
Yeah, mine's behind me, and it's covered by the porch.
Yeah.
And there's only one light bar in here that's not working. So I've got like 5 light bars on. Like, I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. So basically you guys are sitting in my photo booth. So I've got 5 of these that are on in a big square formation around me.
Yeah.
I have a ring light I could bring over, I guess. Okay, so Lisa has to do pictures today and list. Did a few yesterday. Yes, you have to clear the trunk out. Okay, so I have stuff I need to put on Facebook, local pickup. But I keep debating, like, do I want to give them away? Do I really want to sell them? Like, how much do I want to mess with them? But there are things that I don't think would do well on eBay. And it's a large bin full of stuff. Like, I want to keep the bin, but I just want somebody to come and take all the stuff out of the bin. It's not trash. It's decent stuff. It's just, it's jewelry displays and earring holders. It's all the stuff that came with the origami owl lot that I bought, like from when this lady was selling it. And I don't think it's not like name brand stuff, so I don't think, plus it'd be a pain in the butt stuff to ship. It's the one piece is really tall.
Yeah, we'll just put it local then. Just lay them all out, take a picture, say everything X amount, or however you want to do it.
Yeah. Take granddaughter clothes
Okay.
shopping. Oh boy, have fun. Back to school. We go back to school Tuesday. Elizabeth does. So actually, we have orientation
Yeah,
this
well.
afternoon. So, see
Okay,
you
so
later.
I
Thanks for
have
stepping in.
I have a dilemma and I'm frustrated.
Oh dear. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen if I can. Where? Okay, so I have this perfectly, and so do you. I know, right?
I have in the past. Yeah, I don't have it right now.
Okay, so I want to show you my dilemma. Okay, so here is a picture that I'm trying to sell. It's $225. I sent an offer to somebody, and they messaged me and asked me if I could extend the offer until the end of August. So I was going to reply and say, well, that can't happen, but at the end of August, if you put in an offer, if I haven't sold it for X amount, which was the offer amount, then I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Okay. So normally here it'll say like you can look at offers, like there's a drop down, review all offers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one, because they had asked a question, where to go?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
Okay.
about.
I cannot get to my drop down because it's under this icon, and it doesn't matter like how big I make it, it's still there. And every time I get around it, it's
But I
still
think you can click on the item and see it from there.
okay. I've looked. Right here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was looking at it like here. I'm like I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, it was 202.50. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Thank you. That was
You're welcome.
frustrating me to say it nicely.
It is. And as soon as you said that, I said it clicked in my brain. I remember there was something I was trying so hard to get off of that drop down menu. And I remembered having to do that. Just click on the item. I
Yeah.
forget what it was though, but yeah, there's a lot in that drop down that you can't get to when you have the extension there.
Yeah. Okay, so there. That's good.
Okay, I know you're not sharing your screen like up here anymore, but I can still see it down there. But that's totally up to you if you want to leave it there or not. I just thought I'd let you know. It's like it's a little box down at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not a secret. I'm just responding to the guy.
Yeah. Okay. So all that stuff that I bought right before I went to camp, I worked on it in little bits and pieces, that origami owl stuff. And I've listed, I don't know, I probably put up like 30 or so listings for some of the small charms and stuff. And I did one big lot of these little crystals that float around in the lockets. And I'm already over it. And I can't be because I spent way too much on it. So
Yeah.
I thought, I'll just take a break.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on TV. Look, Gail, we're famous. So I thought I'll just take a break and start listing.
Sorry. I know that was very distracting.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd start looking up some of the stamps, but most of the stamps I took over to my storage unit. Okay, so I'm light over here and I'm dark over here. So we're gonna stand over here. So anyhow, I did notice that I had one bag and a partial box. And when I say bag, I mean IKEA bag full of these stamps. So I did start looking up some of those last night, but then I was too tired to photograph them. And my dog's giving this side eye. He's so judging us. But I was super excited at the values and sell-through rates on some of them. I knew there were good ones in there. I knew there was enough I was going to make money on it. I didn't realize how much money I'm going to make on it. And if you haven't seen Chris over on Old School Picker, not Jimmy Old School Flipper, it's this Chris, the Old School Picker, OSP. He's been selling a lot of the same stamps that I have with these sets that have their die cuts that come with them. And so if you have like the sets of these things, you're talking $40, $50, and $60 consistently for used items.
Yeah.
But then I've got gods that are $5.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to just like look at all the $5 ones, chunk some of them together, because I cannot have like 100 $5 listings. That'll drive me bonkers.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to make small lots of either like themes or holidays or flowers or whatever it is. I think I'm going to have to make small lots of those in order for me to feel better about listing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fun to list the $60 ones, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I think it was Lonnie had come across a lot of Stamp It Up, a lot of that. And
that's what I have. Same stuff.
and did really well on it. He just kind of looked up a couple and bought a lot of them, and did pretty good.
Yep, I do remember that too. And compared to what he bought for the amount that I bought, I probably bought like 5 times what he had in that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I have hundreds of boxes of stamps.
Heck yeah.
So, and they're like, the cases that like DVDs and Blu-rays come in, video games, they're about like that size, that thickness. Yeah. That's what they're in. So, which is good, but not when you have hundreds. It takes up a lot of space.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to have just a shelf. I've got this flexible shelving system, so I think I can add a shelf that'll just be stamps. We'll see. But in the meantime, they are just in a IKEA bag. So, but I was pretty excited about that. I have to go find my sandals. Oh, wait, here's a pair. This floor in here is like so hard. It hurts my feet when I'm standing here. And I'm standing up today. So I was like, I got to find my slippers just weren't cutting it. So I was going to find my other.
You need one of those mats that they use at the store. Yeah.
Walking in Keen shoes is like walking on one of those mats.
Oh, okay.
So, but these Crocs also have that smushy stuff in the bottom. So, these are Reviva Crocs. I don't know what the difference is, but they're smushy.
Lisa has some of those stamps in her death pile. Girl, just find them and see what they're worth. Oh, I'm gonna mute my line for a second while I take this.
Okay. Lisa, get your stamps listed, because I will tell you, I bought a while back, I think it was T Auctions for You. I had bought a craft a lot from her with a bunch of wooden stamps. Excuse me. And they were random. They were brand names that weren't common. And I've made a lot of money on those. Even just random wood-mounted stamps. I know the ones that are like clear, or they have the clings and you have to have a little block to put them on. And the ones that are in the CD cases are more common now, but those wood-mounted stamps still sell really well and for a decent amount too. So grab those stamps out of your death pile. Why would you hope they aren't the big money ones? Because if they are, that's good. Okay. I have to get some work done. That's what we're here for, right? And I get on here and I just talk and talk and talk and talk. Okay, so let's talk about canceling orders. I had to cancel an order today. And I know Gail and Lisa have heard this story. I can't find a little item. I think I sold it on Whatnot, to be honest with you guys. Oh, because they're sitting there. Yeah. It's not good when you have expensive stuff that's sitting around. You really want to get that listed. But I have a lot of stuff sitting around. So yes, start working. This little character figurine that I had, I'm really starting to think I sold it on Whatnot because it doesn't make sense that it's not in any of the bins that I've looked in. Oh. So I have this bag of totally like distracted myself changing the subject. I have this bag of Tupperware popsicle holders and I need to run those through the dishwasher. So I'm going to take those out of the circulation for today. But anyhow, I couldn't find that little character and I hated to cancel an order because I have had just a handful of cancellations in the past. So I went in and checked my cancellation rate and it's like 1.7%. And I think you're allowed like 5 or 3% or something like that. So having one more wasn't going to put me over into the, bad people red light category. So I went ahead and canceled it just for the fact that I needed to like move on from that. I needed to stop looking for it. I was wasting too much time and I was worrying about it and I haven't heard back from the buyer yet. I did send the buyer a message real quick and then I just went ahead and canceled the order. So I don't know when they'll see it. And the funny thing is like they ordered it like 5 days ago and have not asked me about it, about shipping or anything. So maybe they weren't too concerned about it. I don't know. But I feel bad. I hate when I do that, but I have zero inventory tracking system. I know she is focused, like she's working and talking. I have zero inventory system. I group some like things together and the rest of it is by small, medium, and large bins. So that was a small item. I looked through all of my small bins. I even looked through the medium bins at this point. But I don't know what I did with it. So it's probably already gone. But what do you do? So anyhow, done with that one. It's canceled. Good morning, Ken. Welcome in. Welcome in. My cat's making noises over here. I thought he was about to get into stuff. But anyhow, so I need to focus. I need to photograph stuff. I need to list stuff. Actually, if I get a bunch of stuff photographed now, I can like lay in bed and watch TV and list stuff tonight. That's kind of how I function. And it works out good for me. It works out okay. I say good and then I say, okay. No, it really does work out. That's how I get most of my listing done in the evening. With the TV on, I can do that. I can watch YouTube or listen to YouTube and list stuff while I'm listening. So I have this really pretty set of salt and pepper shakers, and I'm pretty sure they're Fenton glass, but the tops are in really bad shape. So I keep debating, do I sell them with the tops that are peeling? Their chrome is peeling off. Or do I take the tops off and sell it without them? And I guess somebody could re-chrome those if they wanted to, right? I'm going to sell it with the tops. Because other than the peeling, they're in good condition. Yeah. I don't think these have ever been used. They look like they've just been on display somewhere. They were really dusty when I got them. Okay. Taking pics. Sometimes I think for me, like taking pictures can be like the thing that takes the longest. Is it for you guys? Because I'm pretty efficient at researching and listing these days.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My daughter's going to the post office. She sold a Vera Bradley backpack.
Yeah.
She's like, what box do I put it in? I'm like, girl. So I was telling her, like, put it in one of these Tyveks and then just put another Tyvek over it. And she's like, but if it's not free, I was just going to buy an envelope. I'm like, don't buy an envelope. Get these. They're free. And they always have these at the post office. If they don't, ask the lady. And I said, and then just ask them to tape it. She goes, what if they won't tape it? I said, they will. It's priority mail. Tell them to use their priority mail tape, you know? Worst case, if you had to buy tape, it's not that expensive, but
right.
They have tape that says priority mail on it. They should use it without giving you crap.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get that mean lady. I'm like, tell her you want to talk about my post office here. I mean, like, the ones where I used to live weren't bad, but the ones here are like super friendly. Like, just, they love their job. It's crazy for a post office.
Now, my post office is hit or miss, and I was about to have it out with a lady the other day because I know, first of all, that she is not new there, but is the least knowledgeable. Like, there are people that came in after her that know way more than she does. And I don't know if she's just dumb or doesn't care. And I am really bad about waiting till the last minute to ship my items. So if I don't have very much, I will go in and ask them to scan it rather than leaving it on the dock out back and hoping that it gets scanned, right? So I know I can leave them on the dock, but they really don't want you to leave them on the dock like after about 2:00. And so if I get there late or I know it needs scanned in, I'm just going to go inside, right? And she says to me the other day, you can drop these off out back. Like, she knew that I knew that. And I said, yeah, but they don't always scan them. Can you scan them? And she's like, do you need a receipt? And I said, no.
Oh, I would have been like,
I stood there and watched her scan them. Right?
I still would want the receipt with that attitude. It wouldn't.
Stood there. Well, and there was another lady there, like in the next window. So I wasn't too worried about it, but I was just like, yeah, I know I can. Thanks. It was 4 things. Look,
hey,
cat dragged in.
Hey, Ken, how's it going?
What is up? Going good.
Oh, I haven't really listed anything since last. I guess it was the Wednesday.
What?
No, wait. Okay, so I had made a confession to Aaron because I had said that I was not going to buy anything else for the rest of the year because I'm quitting, right? So I went to Goodwill to drop off 3 bins worth of stuff. And while I was there, I had to shop. So I came across 3 pairs of shoes that I thought, well, they would fit me. But if they don't fit me, or I don't want them, I can resell them because they were New Balance, they were Asics, really good shape, and they were like $8 or $9 each. And then, so they fit me. I like them. I'm keeping them. No problem, because that's what normal people do. But I also found a stethoscope that was like $12.50 that I had bought one at the Amazon returns store and sold that one for about $70. So I was like, ooh, okay. I should buy that because that's a good flip. And then I spent $25 for an RCA home theater system that was brand new in the box. That, I mean, I have it listed for $150. I went ahead and bought that too because I don't know. The comps aren't super great for that model. Like, there's really not much out there. So I figured worst case, I could even sell it for $100. Just wait and see if someone's interested. So anyway, I did sell the stethoscope for $70. So I made all of my money back. I mean, I know the idea of not buying stuff was so, inventory would, go down. Now I've got a big old box. It's a home theater system to worry about.
Exactly.
But yeah, I
Okay.
said I hadn't listed anything. I did list those, but I'm looking at a comforter like that. Remember we were talking about crochet? I
Yeah.
take
Yes.
photos that day. And so now I need to actually list it. I listed one, but I need to list the other.
Did you have to send a picture of it to Erin to find out if it was crocheted or knitted?
No, she said on TV that it was crocheted. Hey, Erin,
See,
I
Gail
was just going to
remembers.
ask, how would you describe this? A single stitch crochet?
Put it up closer.
Like
No, that's a double crochet.
a double crochet?
Oh, got
I
a whole
don't,
new lesson then.
are you sure?
It's not singles. Is it half double?
Yeah, maybe so. Well, how would you describe it then?
Striped.
Okay. Okay. Tan and cream striped crochet throw.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it.
Okay, I'm gonna step over here, but I'm gonna still be able to hear you guys,
Like
and you'll still be
striped.
able to hear me. But I gotta find my measuring tape.
Okay.
But Ken's got stuff to tell us, I'm sure.
Oh, Ken's always got something to say.
Oh,
I know.
let us have it.
Well, I still have not unloaded my truck yet. We had in our little private chat, we were talking about that yesterday.
Your storage
Is
unit.
that from the 127 or the 30?
From both. I really didn't buy much of anything at 127. It was really kind of we drove there on Friday, had some lunch, and then we went to that Trash to Cash barbecue bash for
Yeah.
the evening. Went back. We stayed with Jimmy Old School Flips and his wife Sonia that evening, and well, I guess we did go over where Tim over the years and OBX Eric were staying, and Tim was doing a live whatnot auction from the room for they had bought this huge haul of they bought 864 hats.
Oh, the hats, yeah.
Wow.
And they were doing a live whatnot just that evening. And so we hung out over there, and then Saturday morning I got up and drove back to Ohio and hit a few sales along the way, bought a couple things, but nothing exciting. But the whole truck is filled from the Route 30 Lincoln Highway byway sale.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't really done that. I had went over towards, well, Aaron knows where Upper Sandusky is, but
Yeah.
I've went over there the last couple years. And this is the first time I've done it over towards Mansfield, Worcester, Crestline, that sort of area. And just,
Now,
hey,
Upper's
there's
probably
Chris.
halfway between you and me, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, there's Chris Cajun Reseller. He was at the 127. A surprise. We pull up. Well, everybody's trying to find the event. We couldn't find out what building it was in. So we see a group of people over there, and who's standing there in the parking lot? Surprise to everyone is Chris Cajun Reseller.
I saw your picture with him. That's cool.
And
Yeah, I saw Trash to Cash had all you guys on there.
yeah, that was just a fun time, that whole event. Lots of folks there. And then came home, and Jimmy and his wife had actually came up to Ohio.
Yeah.
And stayed. My girlfriend has a big cabin over in Mifflin.
Cool.
And stayed they were there for the week, and we did the Route 30 Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And just Thursday was an epic day of picking. It's like one of those days you just don't get in a very often, or maybe once a season. And then Friday was good picking, and then Saturday was back to great picking. But that Thursday was just, I think Jimmy probably paid for his whole entire trip just on the Thursday picking.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
That's crazy.
but I thought I would finished listing all this stuff that I had pictures of already before I left.
Yeah.
Because I basically didn't list for over a week, just being gone. And of course, the sales are showing that for sure.
Mhm.
The payout yesterday was not overly exciting, but so I'm back at it today. And I figure I'll get this stuff listed, inventoried, and then I'll unload the truck.
That's a good plan.
So I had to clear all of my last auction haul out of the van to fit the Girl Scout camp supplies.
Uh-huh.
Because I had supplies for myself and Elizabeth, of course, but then I had all the activity supplies for our troop and for our service unit. So the service unit is all the troops put together. So Elizabeth and I actually went up on Friday night to set up, and everybody else came Saturday morning. But I had to make room. So I dropped everything real quick. My oldest daughter and I ran down to the storage unit, and she helped me offload everything. So it's a disaster in there. I'm going to have to go straighten that out. But there's a couple boxes that I did leave in the garage. I was like, that's the stuff I want to list first. So those are out there. Do you ever find something that you remember buying it, but you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had this, and like you're so excited about it again?
Oh, every single day of my life.
But then you're also like, why didn't I list that? Because I could have had that money a long time ago.
Are those salt and pepper shakers?
Yeah, but they're Fenton Cabbage Rose milk glass.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So what are those? What's something like that valued at?
About $30.
Nice.
But I forgot I had them.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. And I picked these up while we were dropping the other stuff off. Isn't that terrible? Like I was mostly offloading, and I did bring these home. I saw them sitting on the table. I have a work table in there, so I will go in and I'll open a box and I'll look up everything to make sure it's still holding value. Whatever's not, I have a box that I take to Goodwill every so often. And these were sitting on the table to be listed or, taken home. So I grabbed them real quick. But, yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, I got those photographed. That's it, guys. I have one photograph today.
I'm about to have one listing, and it's that blanket. Yay me!
Not even listed, just photographed. Okay.
So, Chris, if you're there, are you back at home and back to normal now?
Chris, there's a link at the top if you want to join us.
Heck yeah.
You're welcome. I think I pinned it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I came in.
Yeah. Lisa had said that link wasn't working for her, the one that you sent in the chat this morning.
Yeah, that's what Gail said too.
Or maybe it was Gail that said that.
Yeah, I think it was Gail.
Yeah, I clicked it and it took me to my StreamYard and my Hangout chat.
Okay. I had that problem the other day. If you don't go to the top of that box that shows up in there, you get your own StreamYard. It just goes to StreamYard.com. It's not the full link. You actually have to go to the top of that box and click on the link at the top.
Oh.
So open it up and look at the message. I had that with yours the other day. I was like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you actually have to click on the link at the top, because if you just click on the box, it just takes you to StreamYard. It doesn't take you to the
okay,
to the show. So I wonder if like when I copy and paste that, I need to paste it as plain text, I guess, maybe, and not so much with all of the linkage stuff with it.
If you, the way you do it though is you just share a link, right, with someone, and it gives you a place to copy the link.
Yeah.
And paste it.
But when you paste it, I think you have to paste it as plain text.
I mean, I've always done it. I mean, you've always done it that way. It's always worked. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Hey,
Chris
Regina.
says lives are scary. I don't.
Lives.
Hey.
Are you scared of being live, Chris? Or are you scared of the company that you're hanging out with?
Wait, I was gonna say you point right there.
I was
Wait.
I was given
Miss Regina Michelle, welcome in, hon.
What's
Good to
going
see
on,
you.
girl? Long time no see.
Another one I follow on Instagram, so I see what's going on there. She's just plugging away. Shares her sales, makes all of her little fun reels.
I know. I like the cute little videos.
Good job at those. That is one thing I have not gotten good at, short form. I've got a couple and they're okay, but I'm very inconsistent.
Y'all, I had somebody return that. Remember I told you the modem that I had? By the way, I cannot use that with my fiber optics because I looked at the back of the device that we use now and it's got some kind of a weird plug. It's not an Ethernet cable or phone jack. It's some kind of a weird thing that is not on this one.
Gotcha.
But anyway, that person, he or she, must have not uploaded the tracking with eBay. And they had said that they sent it. They sent me a message, said, I sent it. When you get it, can you please refund me? So I got it, but eBay still says when they ship it, whatever. So I went in and tried to refund, and it says you can't refund because there's a return pending. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I could contact eBay, but I just messaged them and said, "Hey, can you upload the information for the return because it won't let me refund you until."
Oh, they didn't upload the tracking?
They just sent it back to me. So now eBay's waiting for them to ship it. I've already got it, inspected it, ready to give them their money. And I messaged them last week saying, I got it, but you need to, put the information in eBay with the return that you've sent it because they won't let me refund you. And they haven't responded. So
I am 2 weeks in on waiting for this international return to resolve itself. Yeah, so I made it was partially my fault, partially the buyer's fault. So we're both at fault at some point.
Yeah, but she got
to return it, which was fine. I would have given her a partial refund, but she never asked for it, and so I just didn't offer it. So I had the written description was incorrect, but the photos were correct. So anyhow, the buyer wants to return it, which is fine. And it went to England through the global shipping program. And she wanted me to send her a label. And I said, well, I don't have that option. And literally, you don't have that option. I said, you either have to contact eBay or you have to contact global shipping program. This is kind of out of my hands. Like, I would like to help you, but I can't. And so I don't know if she purchased the label or if global shipping program provided her a label, but she sent it back. But it's like stuck in Chicago, like not moving. And I don't know if it's coming to me or if it's going to GSB. And like, who gives her the money back?
Man, I would wait until it's in your hands.
International return.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never had a GSP return, so I don't know. I can't believe she wouldn't just ask for a partial refund. Like, I'd even given her 50% because of the mistake that I made. Anyhow. And I guess at the point that I accepted the return, like, I couldn't offer a partial refund after that unless she canceled the return.
Yeah.
So I guess I figured as long as I maybe next time when I get a return request like that, I would offer a partial refund before accepting the return.
I mean, but why not just accept the return, especially if it doesn't?
Well, because I'm 2 weeks in with $100 on hold.
Yeah.
and I'm kind of
Yeah.
over it.
Mm.
And she waited till the last day that she could ship it to ship it.
Of course.
Yeah, I hate it
I'm
when they
waiting
do
for a
that.
return. I'm
I
waiting
think
for a
GM's
return right
coming.
now that looks like they're going to wait till the last day.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the good thing, I guess, depending on usually like, I mean, I like it when they do submit a return, but they don't return it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I've had that.
sometimes,
Yes.
sometimes you're like, okay, they're going to wait till the last minute, but then sometimes you're like, they're not going to return it.
Well,
So
sometimes I think they're fishing for that
yeah,
partial
yeah.
refund or something like that. And
And since they've already submitted for it, you know, then you're stuck waiting. They
yes.
Yeah.
can't. I guess they can cancel and return. I don't know, but they usually don't.
Yeah, you can cancel return requests.
Yeah, but those that decide not to, they don't cancel. They just let it sit and never ship it back. So your money's tied up.
Yeah. That's what I'm frustrated with now. It's like I guess it's the unknown part because I've never had a GSP return. And it's my fault. If she had looked at the pictures closer, then she would have known, but it's the written description was my fault. So I guess I'm just like stuck waiting, wondering. I could contact GSP, I guess, and say, hey, how do you guys handle these?
I mean, I wouldn't do anything. I would just wait until it's in your hands.
Yeah.
And then if it never gets in your hands, it's not your problem, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it sucks. But
Okay, the person that I sent the message about canceling the order said, okay, thank you. So I feel better now. I sent them a message and just said, I'm sorry I can't find it. My sincere apologies. If I do find it, I'll let you know. But for now, I'm not sure where it could be found.
shoot.
So anyhow, they just said, okay, thank you. I think they still have the option to leave me feedback, don't they? If I cancel it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Dang it. Let me call my daughter. She did
Oh no.
this express envelope. That would cost more money.
Yeah, it would.
And she messaged me, said, the mean lady is here. She gonna make her pay. Hold
Sounds
on.
like she's stressed out about it. It's a learning process for all of us, right? Figuring out
That it
shipping.
is.
I guess I had, just throughout my life, off and on, I had shipped enough things that I kind of had some idea of what I was doing when I started this. Just from family living all over and mailing gifts and things like that. Okay, are these not the cutest little stinking candles you've ever seen?
Oh, those are cool. Yes.
They're so cute. I think
Yeah.
they'll do well.
When I saw that, I was thinking of I had planned this week to list all of my holiday inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of Halloween, a lot of I made a really good buy actually in on the Route 30 sales of some. They were Yankee Candle branded like figurines.
Yeah.
Different, like one was like a votive candle holder and the other was like just like a little cookie tray or something like that. I think there was 4 or 5 of them. Just a really good deal. I think I worked the price with them. I think I paid $25 for all 4 of them total.
Oh,
And
wow. That's good.
any one of them are about a $45 sale.
Are those the ones that sit on top of the candle like a lid?
No, they're I don't know, figurines. And like maybe they're all Halloween themed.
Okay.
And like one you could put a candle, a little votive candle in the side of it. Another, like I said, was like a little cookie tray sort of thing. And
yeah,
just a really, really neat pickup.
Very
So
cool.
I think I'm going to concentrate this week on all of the stuff that I bought from the Route 30 sales, get it all done and squared away, and then pull out all my holiday stuff next week.
That
That's what I'm saying.
auction where I got all of the origami owl and the stamps, I also bought those houses. What are they? What is that brand that everybody buys, the Christmas houses?
Apartment 57.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I've got probably 30 of those.
Oh, that's money right there.
Yeah, because I have she had the Charles Dickens series in there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And there's these little light up trees. Holy cow, they're like $40 a piece and they're like 6 inches tall.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about those.
Yeah. They were all in really good shape, and she's got all the boxes. I have boxes for everything. So I was pretty excited.
Yeah, you got some money right there.
Yeah, but I got to get them listed, right?
Yeah, quit sitting on the money.
Or if not, just put them out at Christmas time and decorate your house with them.
Yeah, just use them. Just use them for a year, and you can list them next time.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if Aaron just kept them anyway. Be true to yourself, Aaron.
Funny. Okay, Chris says, when are we going to Louisiana?
Are we going to go gamble or what?
Oh.
We can't gamble in Texas, so when I hear Louisiana, that's what I think.
That's what you think?
Yeah.
I would love to come down that way. I've never been to that part of the state before.
We lived in Fort Lauderdale when I was little. I have some vague memories of it, but other than that, we haven't been down that way.
I'll go down and pick Chris's plush hotspots.
Mm-hmm. I had to pick up my cousin's car in Georgia.
Funny. Just saying. I said that sounded funny. I'm just saying.
Pick Chris's plush hotspot.
Yeah. Keep it clean, man.
That's funny.
That could be misconstrued very easily. That Lemax, I've sold Lemax pieces before too. Those ones do good, like the Department 57. Yeah.
Oh, I have a whole Halloween village of Lemax that I bought in a tub. She had a few buildings set out at a sale, and she wanted $30 for the whole tub. Most all of it is lighted. She has all like the little light posts and street, stuff. And I offered her 20, and she's like, "Yep." I didn't even look in the rest of the box and the whole thing. Right. And then I got one of those cool, orange and black, Halloween totes that it was all in. So awesome. I still got to get that out and look at it. And
Halloween does really well. Yeah. It's like the Halloween's doing better and better. I had, I can't even think of what the brand was, but I had one ghost that you hang up and it makes noise, and it sold within an hour.
I have no Halloween stuff.
And I think I know it went just a little bit cheaper than what I listed it, probably around $50. And originally, the price tag on it was $19.99. But it was from, 97, I think? I don't know. I'd have to look back. But the guy wrote in my comment section in the feedback, he was so excited because the one that I had that specific year, the face on the ghost looks like the skull of Voldemort from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting too, that that one specific year was selling better than all the others. So that was here. Let me look that up and tell you guys what that was, because that was fairly recent. That was just before we left. Let's see here. And I got to tell you, that's the one where I tried uploading a video and the video never uploaded. It took so long for eBay to review it that it sold before it ever uploaded. Here it is. Grim Reaper Gemmy, Gemmy.
Yeah, Jemmy is money.
Went for
Vintage Jemmy.
55. 2007 is what it was. I was thinking 97, but it was 2007. Here, let me turn the. I think you guys can probably see this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember when you were
Yeah,
showing that.
that was kind of. It was just a pain in the butt trying to get that video to upload, and it's not in the listing.
I'm so proud of my daughter. She did it.
She got
Yay.
it. Yes. It is quite a learning process, isn't it?
She's
Figuring
like,
all that out.
I call you because you're the expert.
Tell her we are cheering her on.
And then she showed me a picture of priority mail tape. I guess they had it on the counter. She's like, can I do this and use this and tape it myself? I'm like, yes, that's the tape I was talking about.
Now, is this just a one-time shipment thing, or is she getting into reselling?
It's she's doing more, but it's not getting into reselling. Like my ex-husband gave me a bunch of Vera Bradley bags that his wife didn't want anymore, and so I went and sold them all. Well, she has a lot of Vera Bradley because she really likes them, and she's decided she didn't really want them anymore, and because she knew I sold them and they do sell, she went ahead and started to list them for sale.
Cool.
Isn't that how we all get started with stuff around the house, right?
Well, yeah, if she can catch the high, it's gonna be over.
Good luck to her.
She
Hopefully.
said the mean lady went back to the back, so I'll probably be all right.
Listen, you just gotta be mean back to them. Don't take no crap.
The only thing I guess is if it's too long, then it might go into dimensional, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not, because I'm like, don't worry, you'll be all right. They won't say anything.
I just sold something. Did y'all hear that?
No.
I did not.
Congratulations.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, let's see what it is and see if I can find it first. Then we'll party.
Now, this seems to be an ongoing theme with you, Erin. You need to have a better organizational system.
Nope. I refuse. Okay, I sold a Charmander plush McDonald's Japan light up tail for $20. I know where that's at. He's with my plush. See, I have a plush bin. So
Only one? You only have one plush bin?
Yeah. I try not to buy too much of that.
Let me see. What do I have? 2, 3, 4.
He's counting on the plush bin.
I'm looking out at my things. Yeah, there's 13 bins of plush that are listed that I can see out there.
Now that I say that I only have one bin, I'll be honest with you. I have 3 trash bags in my storage unit that aren't listed.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Those are only the ones that are listed. I think I counted one day. I have like 27 totes of just plush that are, and a couple of them are like the big, like the longer size totes, and it's ridiculous.
I've sold a couple of really expensive, like $100 plush, and so after you've done that, then you're kind of like, oh, I need to look at plush more. But then, like when I don't find the ones that sell for $100, I'm like, why am I messing with these?
Or just watch one of Chris's videos and you just get all jazzed up again.
I know.
I gotta go find. I need to find a Fergus, a Jellycat Fergus.
I had a Jellycat horse forever that would not sell. I ended up taking like $10 for it.
I have a Jellycat chameleon that's not moving.
Well, Chris, if you watched his content there, he has a Jellycat Fergus the Frog that he has listed for $800.
Ooh.
Now, I did have one Jellycat bunny that went for $100. That purple bunny. But I found very early on in my reselling career, like I remember being at the garage sale and it was so hot, but we all had to wear masks because we were inside. There was just a tarp thrown on the floor of this school gymnasium, and it was a fundraiser. It was a Catholic school, so it was a fundraiser for the church. And there were just plush scattered all over it. And a lot of them just like, I mean, I didn't know really what I was looking for at that point, but a lot of them to me just looked old and ratty, which probably were the ones that I wanted, right? But I was just checking tags on everything. And the one said Disney, and I didn't recognize the character, and it wasn't very big. And I looked it up, and the last one had sold for something crazy like $125. And I was like, no, my mom wasn't thinking. I'm like, you look this up on yours. Like, you search for this and see what you come up with. And she came up with the same thing. I was like, there's no way, dude. Like, there's no way. But yeah, sure enough, mine sold, I think, like right at 100. But so I should tell you who it was.
Awesome.
It was from a movie called Tailspin.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the guy that's the big bad wolf in the movie. Crapola, I can't think of his name. It's a Disney movie.
I have not seen that one.
And I know I've heard of it, but I don't know that I've ever seen it.
I haven't seen
Chris,
the movie. So
Chris says he has plush rooms, not totes.
Yeah.
Rooms.
Well, that's understandable. That's his jam.
Oh, if I think of the guy's name, I guess I can Google it. It's going to drive me nuts now that I can't think of his name. But, you know, basically he's like the bad guy in this movie. And so there weren't very many of them made. But there's a following for that movie. And it felt like at the time that I sold it, I felt like maybe it was like coming back. Villain. Let's see what comes up with Tailspin villain. Oh, maybe it wasn't Tailspin. Oh, no, here it is. It is Don Carnage. His name is Don Carnage. He's a wolf that's dressed up like
Sheep's clothing?
He has clothing on.
Thanks, Gail.
Good job.
Okay.
It sounded so exciting when he said that. Winner.
So, anyhow, if you find Don Carnage on anything, probably should pick it up.
They actually say it on there because I wouldn't know what Don Carnage is.
No, it like the one I found just said Disney, and I think I had to do a Google image search.
Oh yeah.
Here, look at him. You'll never forget. He's the meanest, grisliest villain I've ever seen on a Disney movie.
Okay. Yeah.
In clothes.
Right. In clothes.
Yeah. So I've had a couple of good finds on these plush, but I don't necessarily go looking for them. My Charmander that I just sold would actually be worth like a lot more if it had the tag, but whoever I bought it from had already cut out the tag from it. And I had a heck of a time trying to figure out where it was from and what it was. I mean, I knew it was Pokemon, I knew it was Charmander, but trying to find that specific variation. It was sold only in Japan at McDonald's.
Huh.
So I don't know how it made its way here, but it is here. My mom actually bought it at a garage sale for Elizabeth like a long time ago. Elizabeth just didn't want it anymore. So we listed him. His tail lights up. I should go grab him so y'all can see him. But I'm going to photograph stuff. I'll behave. How about that?
Is anyone listed on Facebook Marketplace and tried their new DoorDash local delivery option?
I have not, because it's ridiculously expensive for the small area that we live in.
But it's only expensive to the buyer, right?
Correct.
Okay. But it's an option they can choose.
Yes. If you choose it.
So like I'm on these, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do shipping, local delivery, and pickup. But do they make it, do I have to do something special with DoorDash, or they just make it an option when someone chooses it?
I think they just make it an option. And I'm pretty sure you have to package it and set it on your porch for them to pick up.
Yeah, I did read that. Okay, well, I'll try it. I mean, I
It
doubt
says
anyone
no,
will.
but I don't know what she's knowing.
So the person that bought it can just drive by, take it off of your porch, and then say, "I never got this."
No, they won't have your address.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It'll only go
Yeah.
to DoorDash.
Yeah.
see, sometimes you just have to talk it out.
But hey, you think just like I do. I think like a criminal. Not that I am, but I always think the way they do because
Yes,
I'm not, I guess I'm just not that trusting of people
I'm
sometimes.
not either.
Like, oh, by the way, the Bun coffee maker that I bought for $4 estate sale, I did sell locally for $50. So
Oh,
Sweet.
good. It's sold.
yeah. Someone
Awesome.
locally picked it up, and it just made me think being trustworthy because I was like, okay, it's on the bench. Can you just leave the money under the mat? She's like $50. Normally I'd be
Yeah.
like, what time are you coming? I'll meet you at the door. Yeah, I don't do Mercari local. I set it up and did it for all mine, and I mean there are some that are still set up that way, but I just don't get any bites that way.
I'm gonna list some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, just local pickup here. I bought some, like the vintage webbing lawn chairs,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and
I have one of the
at
rocking
the
chairs.
sales. And
Hmm.
I figure I'm just gonna flip them for a really good profit, but still leave plenty of meat on the bone for another reseller.
Okay.
And,
Nice. Good.
Hey, is Chris still in the audience there?
I believe
Chris,
so.
if you're still here, is this one worth me clean? She needs cleaned. Like, she's really, you can't tell, but
She's a dirty
she's a
The
dirty girl.
dirty girl.
What is the tag? What is the brand?
Disneyland?
Is that from Lilo and Stitch? Is that
I think so. It's from one of the versions. But let's see, it says it doesn't have a date. This
He's
is
Angel from Stitch, he says. Chris said.
The expert says, Chris, why don't you jump in the chat
Where is it?
or the whatever you call it?
Okay, so is she like worth me messing with? Like her toes are kind of mangled and she needs just an all over clean. I guess I could throw her in the washer. That's like the most neat. Oh, she's got a hole in her leg too. I
She's
couldn't
just
find this
getting-
exact one, I think is why I kept setting her aside. Like she's smaller than any of the ones that I saw.
So he says he'd just throw it in the washing machine in a pillowcase, not worth a lot from what he knows.
Okay. I'll do that. And I can stitch up her leg real quick.
Stitch. Please.
I know, right?
No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
I will sew up her leg.
Why is
All right, let me
Mercari
open up
shipping
one
for
here.
£2 so much for post office? It's almost $13. That whole Mercari like shipping weight thing is way overpriced for USPS. I think they're just trying to get you to use somebody else. I always choose the cheapest one for the customers, but it ends up inconveniencing me because FedEx drop off is further, and I don't go that often. What are you gonna do?
Where'd you find your keys at?
In the recliner.
Hmm.
Yeah, that happens. Like I actually like it's either normally in the kitchen on the bar, or it's in the bathroom next to my sink because that's where I empty my pockets.
Yeah.
And I know I went to the car yesterday. I like hardly go anywhere. And yeah, so I was like, I have a time or two because I have shallow pockets, drops into the recliner. So I had like reclined it all the way, looked under, looked in the cushions, didn't find it. So I'm like, it's got to be in my office or somewhere else because I went from the car to my office. Could not find it. Kelly's like, it's on the bar. I'm like, it's not. And I thought maybe the cats they pawed it off or something. I don't know. So I ended up like, the back of recliners had that Velcro backing, that flap. I unvelcroed it because I had lost my remote control for the TV for over 2 months.
Oh my God.
Looked under the recliner, could not find it. And then I ended up under the Velcro, and that's where it was, right? So I did that and it fell out. And I was like, okay.
Is that why you ended up getting married? So you'd have someone to change the TV channels?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have this thing, it's funny, like if we're watching TV, if he gets up to go to the bathroom, he hands me the remote. If I get up, I hand him the remote. And a lot of times I fall asleep watching TV. So I'm like, please quit giving me the remote. I am not responsible. I cannot be the person in charge.
You're funny.
Oh, and I know, Aaron, I found my favorite flip-flops from their Faded Glory brand, their Walmart's brand that they haven't sold in forever. I finally found a pair. I just found one like on Mercari, but it was like a size 9 or 10, and I'm more like an 8 or 7.5. So I just did a Google image search. Because a lot of people just put Faded Glory sandals or flip-flops and they come up like so generic. Right. And it pulled up one on Poshmark for my size, and it was $8. So I made an offer for $7, and she took it. Like, and they're not, but they look brand new. And I'm like, perfect. Now I have too many shoes.
Oh, that's not what I need.
I was like, that Google image is like a lifesaver.
That's what I'm using right now.
Yeah, if you ever like are just looking, like if I would have had a picture of that waffle weave bear that I was looking for Sarah years ago, yes, I would have probably found it right away, but I didn't. Now I'm seeing them for sale for way much lower because I was like, oh, I should just buy them and resell them, but they're not really reselling for the price that they used to be.
Right. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. I'm looking up these Japanese coasters. They're like the biggest coasters I've ever seen, so I wondered if they were some kind of tray for hors d'oeuvres, like an hors d'oeuvre plate, because they're so huge. But I was looking it up and I couldn't find any on eBay. They're on Etsy, just for a description on them. So they are coasters, it looks like. They're not selling for very much. Mine are in really good condition.
I'm gonna go get the coffee. I'll be right back.
Coffee? It's 12 o'clock here. Oh my gosh, they are on eBay. There they are. I must not have searched the right thing.
Cup number 2 of coffee. It's been a whirlwind of a morning.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so I've got 2 listed. I saw Lisa had 1.
I have 4.
Well, I have 3 photographed, so Okay. Hang on, I'll get you all a banner.
Okay, I was like, Aaron, are you gonna like update all the numbers?
Y'all are outdoing me. There's no way.
Well, I'm not even trying. I'm just finally getting off my butt and doing something. Let's hear.
All right, let me edit this old one here. This one says Ken went to the post office. All right, Gail, how many did you have?
2.
We're going to give Aaron credit for 0.5. And
Lisa, let Aaron know if you've got more than those 2. or more than that one.
She just sent one.
She said one.
I saw that. There you go. It's official now.
But
Okay.
now,
Now I'm gonna have 100 before we're done. Be
now I'm
ready.
out of pictures.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so this company, Otagiri. Yeah. I have these beautiful gold embossed coasters from them, and it looks like they had like coasters and serving plates and like all kinds of stuff that goes with it. But they also had like a lot of different designs, and like every design is selling except for mine.
Oh man, let me see them. They look pretty.
They're really pretty, actually.
Oh,
They're
those
mid-century
are-
modern
Wow.
from the 50s.
That's a coaster? Is
That's
that
the
a lid?
lid for the that's the coaster,
Oh, okay.
and this is the lid to the box that the
Oh,
coasters are in.
yeah. Those are nice.
Yeah.
Shoot. Sell them for $100. Somebody will buy them.
Here,
You don't agree, Erin?
not based on the comps.
Okay. Fine.
I'm gonna still list them for like $20 at least. So here's my little plate stand. Oh my gosh, you guys, I moved everything. I can't find anything. It's so stressful. Where is all my stuff? Does anybody see the plate stand? That's not
I
it.
haven't seen it. Mm-mm. Have you, Kim?
Oh, wait, here it is. Oh,
I was gonna say Ken probably borrowed it.
At my
I
house.
figures.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Lisa has
says
two.
she has two.
She's on fire. Lisa's on fire.
Erin, here you go.
Thanks.
Take it. Take it. Wait. It's probably too big anyway, but I like how you can like expand it and collapse it or whatever to make it.
Yeah, I've got a couple different sizes, but I can literally not find any of them. Which may oh wait, here's one. Oh, this one's perfect too. Here we go. Perfect size for a coaster. All right. They look like they really still look to me like little, like they're big enough to be little plates.
Yeah, I had a little clutch purse that was like bedazzled and like little crystals, and it looks like a pink $100,000 bill.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you can just visualize that. And I've had it listed forever and on eBay everywhere, and it's just not selling. But eBay took it down and said it's against their policy to list potential fraudulent items or something.
Because it looks like money.
First of all, it's been there forever.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's clearly not money.
But the description.
Let me see what my description is. Let me look. I still don't know why it's not selling. It's crystal $10,000 USD money purse diamond luxury clutch pink.
All the money USD in just in your description, yeah. That's why.
Whatever. eBay can suck it. I haven't really had many sales lately, so. But also,
yeah,
I quit promoting. I don't know if that's why, or if it's because I'm not listing as much, or because my stuff sucks. I don't know. So
mine's been slow, but I have not listed consistently since I thought, I was going to be a big time seller on Whatnot. Actually, I did really good on Whatnot, you guys. I cannot complain about that at all. I need to go back and I need to do it because I've got stuff that I bought specifically to sell on there that will do way better on there than putting in lots on eBay. So at some point I'm going to have to get back on schedule with that. But I cannot do that with my office in the condition that it's in. And I cannot seem to find enough time to do everything that I need to do.
Yeah, you were doing really good on that.
I was. And my eBay suffered horrendously.
I know. I'm under 3,000 90 day.
I'm not even going to tell you what mine is. It's
Well,
so
you
bad.
told us last week, or the week before, but I was like, oh my God.
Mhm.
There's a package secured. Thanks. Yeah, I'm at 2941 90 day total. That's great. Cat hair.
I got to take Elizabeth for her sophomore orientation today.
Sophomore.
Yeah,
Jeez.
going into 10th grade.
Is she excited?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Looked like you had fun at the deal this last weekend.
Oh, my gosh. So much fun.
These
We had
look
girls
like
from kindergarten through high school there. And it was a really good group of leaders, a really good group of girls. We were missing a few that were like people that were like sick or had things come up and they couldn't go,
Yeah.
which I felt really bad for them. But we had to carry on. And the ones that made it out, though, we had a good time. It's a little different than what we would typically see if a troop just went to camp by themselves, because we have equipment out there that needs specially trained staff for things like our rock climbing wall, and we have what's called crate stacking, which is just like what it sounds. It's milk crates, and you put a person on top and you stack crates until crates fall over or you can't stack them any higher.
Yeah.
So it's like a little teamwork thing. And then they have like a high ropes course and a zip line. And so we pay staff to come out for that. And it's one of our most requested activities when we're there. And that in archery, and the swimming pool was open. So, I mean, they really had a good time. We had good food. I didn't have to run the kitchen this year. So last year I literally just ordered Domino's pizza and we had salad bar.
Oh.
But this year, one of the gals that's a leader in town, she made a taco bar for us. So the kids had soft tacos and burritos and all the fixins, and it was really good.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it looks like they were appreciative of you. I could see by
That was really cute. There was like a spontaneous group hug. They like kind of smushed me.
Yeah,
The picture I posted was right before they smushed me, because like the crowd like grew really quick.
I'm glad someone got the picture though.
Yeah, it was really cute. It was cute. And I feel like, like the leaders are appreciative. I feel like the girls appreciate it. And so it's like totally worthwhile.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a lot of work, but it's worth the time to do it.
Jeez, this cat hair. I'm trying to get cat hair off this jacket, and it's one of those materials that don't seem like it would hold hair,
Yeah.
but holding hair and lint, and But the thing is, I would wash it or throw it in the dryer, but it still has a tag on it. So it's
Oh yeah,
technically new.
right.
What I like to call new. I mean, it's just an Old Navy jacket, so it's not going to go for a lot, but I need it out the house.
Wait, what kind of Old Navy jacket? Like their t-shirt jacket?
No, it's kind of got stitching on the horizontally. It's not real puffy, but
Okay.
a little bit, kind of like a windbreaker almost. But
I have this. It's like a long sleeve t-shirt, but it's a cardigan. And it's from Old Navy. And I just went on eBay last week and ordered like 3 more.
oh,
So I was like,
Yeah.
wait, there's no way. Do you have one?
yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a men's jacket. It's my ex-husband's, I think. He came in the stuff they gave me. That reminds me, the last lot they gave me had a whole lot of cashmere sweaters that were brand new with tags. I need to get those listed.
Where'd you get that from?
The X.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The X.
I got to get my money back from him somehow.
One sale at a time.
Yeah, they're shoppers big time. Like they're not afraid to spend money. And I'm not either. I'm just a little more frugal. So anyway, they buy stuff and they don't even use it and then they donate it. So
I mean, I don't like to shop just to shop, you know.
Yeah, they're always shopping. So now I'm their donate pile person. But I don't know. That'll end soon, I'm sure. I mean, I might still dabble in reselling when I retire, but I think I'm gonna do it where. Huh?
I wondered if you would.
Yeah, but I really don't want to do it in a way that I'm gonna, it'll be all like deal with taxes and everything. So it'll all be local, or I might do like a garage sale here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I might only do it if I can get something that's really profitable that I know will sell locally.
Yeah.
Someone wanted I got like a kind of like a steampunk type pipe for a towel rack, right? It's just pipe. And somebody locally wanted it and they were about 10 miles away. And it was $18. And then they came back and said, 20, you deliver. And I said, I will deliver for $20 plus $18. And they're like, it's not made of gold. And I'm like, LOL, Gail left group. I'm like, really? So you want me to go 20 minutes round trip, I guess, or more?
For $2?
For $2? No. He came back, it's not made of gold. And I'm like, okay, well, my time is worth more than that. Thank you. Not to mention the gas. We won't talk about the gas.
Right? That's like not even half a gallon.
I know. I'm not about that life. But also don't appreciate them just throwing that at me like I owe them that.
Right? What is wrong with people, man?
Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is it so dark in here? I don't have my light on.
I'm gonna have to soak these plates. Let's see if it's worth it. I am not beyond driving crap over to Goodwill and donating it and not listing it.
Yeah, well, I have been doing that lately. if it's not worth the time to list it, I've just been thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in a bin and take it to Goodwill.
And sometimes it's like with these plates, it's probably gonna be the condition that makes me not want to mess with them. Let's see how much they're worth.
Did that?
Hey, I'm back. Look at that. You guys are too.
You ever count like a stack of something like 3 times and get like a different number all 3 times?
Yep. You know, dummy me tried to do that with puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle.
Yes. Oh yeah. I try to, as I count them, it's like I'll make them in a pile of like 25 or 50 pieces, and then I make little piles all over. Then I'll group those up into 100 and group those up into.
Yeah, but I never came to the same number 3 or 4 times later. And then I
Yes.
posted on some Facebook group, and they're like, that thousand number is just a relative number. It's not. They're not all exactly 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, it's an estimate.
And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought I'd count it because it was really worth a lot of money, but it was open box, so I wasn't 100% sure it was all there.
You almost have to put it together at that point.
Yeah, not about to do that. I'm not a big puzzle fan. It would take me forever before that thing got listed. I'd be retired and gone by then.
All right. Well, these little bread and butter plates that I have are worth $45. So I am going to take the time to soak them and try and get the rust off of the ironstone. So I'm going to go put these in the kitchen, and then I will be right back.
And I'll be back as well.
Where are you? Oh, these are not all the same, guys.
What? Well, maybe they're
God
just
darn it.
colors.
Are you kidding me?
It's like, I'll be back as well. Bloop, he's gone.
Where's this gone? Dang it. These are not all the same. Oh, and the color's off. I'm not messing with these guys. Not doing it. These are going in the donate pile.
Why? Let's see.
They're not bread and butters. I can see now that they're saucers. They're from 2 different companies with the same print in a slightly different shade of green. And I don't think that I want to list a set of 2 and a set of 4. Because these 3 are not the same value as... Oh, wait, there's only 5. These 3 are not the same value. Oh, it's these
So
2.
why don't you just mix them and then just say mix lot? And
Yeah, but I still have to get the rust off of them because they're ironstone.
can't you just sell it as is? Just throw a $15 price tag on them all?
I think I'm not gonna.
Okay. She's like, no, I'm not going to do it, girl.
No. I will. Here, this is what I'm going to move on to. This is better.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to put these in my donate pile. Just down the
Okay.
hallway here.
And then there was Gail. That's not the same jacket. I want a perfect body. What a perfect soul. Mm-hmm. Hold. That's not good. I don't have a Goodwill pile anymore because I took the Goodwill bins to donate, and I had never taken the bins out of the car. Such a slacker. What size is this? It says a men's large. Actually, I have the barcode on here. Let's see if I can
Okay.
go that way.
I have 3 egg cartons full of miniatures that need listed. Also. I do not like that I'm so dark. I'm going to grab my ring light here real quick. You know, now that we're like into the show for like the last hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
You aren't alone, Gail. Uh-oh, what's she talking about?
I'm not alone.
Says you are not alone.
Oh.
Oh, probably when I was out of the room.
Yeah, you left. Ken's gone.
I was like, that's okay. It's quiet now. I can work.
Normally, I just let y'all talk. Someone sold this jacket. Buy it now, $40 on eBay.
Mhm.
And the title is Men's Jackets Large.
And somebody bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. No color, no brand, nothing, huh?
It's all lowercase. Men's Jackets Large. New without tags. I mean, it says Old Navy like in the description.
Okay.
I mean, not in the title though, you know.
Right.
So
Kind of funny and like kind of sad.
I'm gonna sell similar.
Yes. Well, if it worked.
Men's
It worked.
Old Navy
I
black
think it was-
snap. Is it snap down or snap up? Snap closure
Ooh. Look at the difference.
jacket.
Holy moly. You can see me now.
What'd you do different?
Just turn my ring light on.
Oh, that's a little blinding though,
It is. Like, I'm getting sunburned here.
huh?
All right, let's list the kitty plates because I know these have a decent value online.
Speaking
There's
of ring
my large
lights,
plate
I bought
holder.
a big ring light at a yard sale,
Yeah.
an unattended yard sale.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we went there and it was a pretty nice, good size ring light, had a stand with it, and the person was not there. They just taped a note on the porch that said, "Be back in 15 minutes." And you know, did they leave 1 minute ago or 14 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Right.
And we had stuff to
Welcome.
do, so I just
Hi.
hello.
Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
She brought me
Yeah.
sandwich.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I could use a sandwich, Elizabeth.
I'm
make one for
starving. I haven't even eaten
She's
breakfast.
like, no.
Well, thanks anyway. I'd get you one, but not anymore. Rude. She's like, how am I going to get you the sandwich through the computer?
The problem is that she's such a good kid. Like, she wanted to say no, but all she could do was laugh.
Yeah.
Like, she's, I don't want to make a sandwich, so I'm just going to laugh.
I'm just going to, yeah, that's
She's
avoid
still
it.
laughing.
So, okay, so what's,
What are you still laughing about? Okay, so did you just leave the money for the ring light, or did you wait?
Yeah, we just up by the note. We just left the money and I took it, which to me is now I'll throw this question: do you guys negotiate? Do you haggle? Do you make offers at yard sales?
It
Sometimes.
depends on what it is and how bad I want it.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah. I guess not consistently.
Why?
If it's cheap
Oh,
enough,
I
I'll just buy it.
I try to make a deal on absolutely everything, unless it's ridiculous. Well, even when it's ridiculous, even if it's $1, I'll bid, or I'll ask 50 cents or something like that. I try to negotiate every single item. And actually I'm going to do that. I think in our podcast we're going to talk about negotiating, and so all of my Route 30 sales stuff I am going to do like a list. What was the asking price and what did I pay for it, to see
Mhm.
what kind of, because in reselling, basically you make your money when you buy the item, not when you
Absolutely.
sell the item. And so that this ring light was $5, which was a great deal because I looked it up on Amazon. They're like $119 or something like
Wow.
that for. And but I wanted to offer 3, but nobody was around and we had to go, and so I had to pay full price, $5 for the ring
oh
light.
God.
So anybody in the chat there, do you negotiate deals at yard sales?
I mean, for a ring light that was 5, I would have just paid the 5. Like if it was 15, I might have been like, "Will you take 10?" Like I don't know. Did you bought it to resell?
Um, I'm going to try it out in my own setup here first, and I bought it for myself, really. But if it doesn't work out for or I might list it, set it up, use it until it sells.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's a good plan.
Like, I'm not afraid to negotiate. I mean, I'm of the mindset the worst thing they can do is say no.
Yes.
So I'm not afraid to ask for a lower price. Now the lady that I shop with, her estate sales, she doesn't price anything, so it's all make an offer. And I think that she lets me shop ahead of time, because I tend to offer her a lot more than her typical customer base.
Uh-huh.
But I also tell her what things are worth, so she knows why I'm offering what I'm offering. And obviously we're friends now. We've built a friendship now over the years. And I'm respectful, I'm polite because sometimes her clients are still in the home when I come in to shop. So I'm kind of used to having to make up my own price on a lot of things because I've had to do that so often with her.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Which is good practice. I know some people, because I've also worked at her estate sales to try and help her out when she didn't have enough staff. And so some people don't like not having a price. And so like I price things and then they'll ask for a lower price,
Uh-huh.
which kind of cracks me up. But then you'll get people that you'll give them a price and they'll just walk away and put the thing down. And you're like negotiate, like help me out here.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Like I'm like, how much is it? If it's just something I'm not that like interested in to begin with, and the price isn't interesting, it's just like, I'll just put it down. Okay, so I need to put that towel rack that the guy never picked up. I thought he was coming back on Poshmark and eBay.
When were they supposed to pick up?
Oh, well, they wanted me to deliver. That's that one.
That one.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't remember how much I had put it was for. Y'all, yesterday was the 1-year anniversary that my sister died. I can't believe it's been a year already.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It was Like my other sister, she turned, I don't know, 56, something like that. And the day before,
Oh, wow.
like her birthday is like on Monday, and then my sister passed away the next day, right? So it was like kind of bittersweet too for her, but
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't believe it's been that long already. I mean, it seems like we were just talking about it.
It does. I remember when you told us that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you know how it is.
So there was 4 of you? Siblings?
Yeah, there was 4. Well, there's 4 from my mother, and
Mm-hmm.
my mother married someone who had 3.
Okay.
And so my brother, my natural blood brother, passed away when he was 40.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister that passed away a year ago was my sister, like by blood. So there's 2 of us left. And then my brother that died in February was my stepbrother. So there's 2 on the step side. So basically there's like 4 of us now. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of crazy. It's crazy to think, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Life's short, y'all.
I don't know.
Is
Ken, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the middle child.
It shows. No, I'm just kidding.
Funny. With the youngest, it would show more if he was the youngest, right?
That's it shows.
It's like burn.
There were just 2 of us. We're 14 months apart, but I'm younger.
It shows. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to help you out, Ken.
That's great.
Oh man, I wish I didn't delete that chat because he asked me how long it was, and I had to pull it back out and measure that towel rack. And now I can't find it. See on Messenger. Maybe I can find the archives.
We moved Kayla to Toledo last weekend,
Okay.
and her fiance.
You did that and the Girl Scout stuff?
No, the weekend before. So that was my last 2 weekends.
Okay. Oh, we just got done with the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, time flies, man.
But I haven't seen you guys since we moved her. And she used to live less than a mile down the road, so I'm like super sad.
Yeah. And then I had to drive a ways to get your nails done.
Mm-hmm. It's about an hour to get to where she's at. But she now lives about a mile from the salon, and James was driving for FedEx, and so the FedEx hub is up there, and it's only like 5 miles from where they live.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, it totally made sense for them to move up there and not both have to drive an hour every day to work and then an hour home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely more sense that way.
Yeah. I just liked having her right down the road.
I know. I wish my kids lived right down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 4 hours and 17 hours if I drove. Oh, yeah, the guy said, I found it. It's just a towel bar, not a lifeline. Kelly had a good comeback, but I can't remember what it was now. I just thought I was better saying ha-ha and leaving the chat. But either way, now I found it.
I mean, isn't it customary to come pick up an item that you buy
I mean, yeah,
on a local site?
of course, it should be. Don't ever just assume I'm going to take it to you.
Right.
I mean, and he was in a town that I never go that way. Never,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, but I was like, for $20, I'll deliver. But he wasn't offered. He said, okay, you're close enough. You deliver for even $20, 7.5 miles. I just hate it when they're assumptive that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the answer is 3, but I don't know what the question was.
I thought the answer
No,
was
she's got
52.
3 listings.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
No, see, plus it wasn't 3, it was 3.
Hey! I know. That's pretty impressive.
Good job, Lisa.
I thought the answer was 52.
What's
No
that
one,
for?
no one knows what that means.
The answer is 52.
On Big Bang Theory, the answer is 43.
I do not know 52.
It's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
You know what? That's funny that you brought
No,
that
it
up,
was
and I
42.
know that now.
It was 42.
Oh, was it? What did I
Mhm.
say?
Oh,
52.
that's why I didn't get it.
Okay, my bad. 42.
But yesterday I was over at my folks' house and they had went to Long John Silver's. And so they had some food left, and so I went over and ate a piece of fish and some fries, and I was getting ready to leave, and I said, "Hey, so long, and thanks for all the fish." And my sister and I was like, "What movie?" And so I wouldn't tell him. I made him research it and tell me what movie that was from, and it was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So 2 references in 2 days. I should probably go watch that.
Yeah, or you might get a lottery ticket with the number 42 in it.
This is true.
My daughter, I'm going to see if I can find it. She made a cake when I was married to him for when he turned 42. And he loved the Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. I just couldn't quite get into it, but it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like she was learning like cake decorating and stuff. She was trying to get into it. I was super impressed with it, but she dropped that hobby now that I think of that. She's like me. She'll get into something and now get out of it and then back in something new and like just can't just find one thing and stick with it. And a lot of money goes into those hobbies. But now she's into candle making.
I have some candle making supplies here.
Oh yeah?
I make soap. I sew, I crochet, I knit, I scrapbook, I stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah.
I've made a couple of cakes with like minimal effort for decorating, but at Christmas we decorate cookies, so I have all kinds of decorating tools. But at least we all use those, but yeah. You can spend a lot of money on supplies real quick.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I don't know. My computer is completely being a hog when it comes to some memory here. Black.
Gail, do you want to see the other cat plate?
1 second. There you go. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even remember where I got these at. Yes, I do. Now, as soon as I said that, I remember. Because I think I bought some Wedgwood plates at the same place. That's where I got those. I think this one's prettier than the other one. It's the sound of work getting done.
I know. The sound of silence. Next item.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, it has been almost 2 hours already. And we have to go to orientation.
Yeah, I got to take photos next, and which is back there, and you probably don't want to look at my butt all the rest of the afternoons. Well, maybe you do. I don't know, But
I was gonna say, Ken, you don't
I'll
know.
never admit it.
So yeah, I think I will bail out now and get some more stuff listed here. And so, everybody, enjoy your afternoon, and
Yeah.
see y'all soon.
We'll be back next week.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see y'all later then.
All right, see ya.
Okay.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
See you guys.